The adjustable fillet weld gauge was designed so that one gauge could be used to check 15 different sizes of fillet welds, equal or unequal in size. With this gauge, you can measure fillet weld leg lengths from 1/8 of an inch to 1 inch in 1/32 inch increments. Unequal legged fillet welds. Desired throat thickness of fillet welds. To measure equal leg fillet welds to size as required from drawings or specifications, select the appropriate size. In this case, a 1/2 inch fillet weld is required. Set the 45-degree slide at 500 thousandths of an inch, or 1/2 of 1 inch on the scale. Place the gauge on the horizontal member. Slide forward until the bottom of the irregular curved portion touches the toe of the weld. At this point, the bottom of the 45-degree slide will contact the toe of the weld on the vertical member, which indicates that a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch fillet weld has been verified according to specifications. To measure unequal leg fillet weld size, determine from specifications the size required. In this case, a 5/8 inch by 3/8 inch weld is required as shown in this example. Set the 45-degree sliding scale at 5/8 of an inch. Then, set the small back scale at 1/4 of an inch and lock the screw. 1/4 inch is used on the small back scale because the difference between 5/8 of an inch and 3/8 of an inch is 1/4 of an inch. Then, proceed in the manner just described for the equal leg fillet weld. The strength of a fillet weld is based on the effective throat thickness, which is the shortest distance from the root to the face of the weld. For an equal leg, 45-degree fillet weld, the throat is 707 thousandths, which is the sine of 45 degrees times the leg size of the weld. To measure throat thickness, a welder must determine weld leg sizes. If a 1/2 of an inch fillet weld is required, use 0.707 times the leg length formula in determining throat thickness. For example, 707 thousandths times 500 thousandths, or a 1/2 inch, equals 353 thousandths. Round this off to the nearest fraction in 1/16 of an inch to 375 thousandths, or just under 3/8 of an inch throat thickness. To determine this measurement, move the slide to the center of the gauge at the throat and check position. Extend the pointer to just under 3/8 of an inch and lock the screw. Place the gauge so that the 45-degree legs touch the horizontal and vertical members. The point of the extended slide should just touch the face of the throat, as shown in this example. If it does not touch the throat, as in this example, more weld is required. This adjustable fillet weld gauge is available individually from GAL Gauge Company, or it is included in our complete set of gauges available in our briefcase type large tool kit.